All right. Take it easy. Have fun, Assalamu alaikum. So we're in New Jersey, and I met our brother
Ashwin Katul.
Ashwin. He was just telling me real quickly that he came from Hinduism, and he accepted Islam. And I asked him, what was it about Islam? And you said
it was the oneness of God. It started from believing in one God and the prophets.
What's the basic belief system of Hinduism?
There is the way I see it, it comes from various scriptures. The basic should be oneness of God, but I don't find it in the regular life where people believe it. It's generally spread across many idols, which is not acceptable for me. Eventually, I had to accept what the message of Islam said.
So for all our brothers from Hyderabad, that's where you're originally from, but the sad thing was nobody was giving you a dawah there or representing. Did you feel Islam? What were you saying, that you couldn't find the ideal person or Islam the way that it was practiced? What were you explain that to me again?
That's fine. I had a lot of Muslims in the class, and there was nothing to learn from them because they were known for notorious behavior. So I was keeping myself amongst my own circle of friends. But I came to learn Islam when I got to US, when I befriended a few brothers who were very religious, and we had a discussion and we shared a lot of topic between my religion and Islam at that time. And then I eventually took 6 to 7 months, and then Allah Ta'ala opened my heart, and then I became a Muslim.
How did you find out about the Deen Show?
Through, I don't remember how, but I think it came under recommendations because I was following speakers, Islamic speakers, as well as Brother Ahmad Didat lectures. So that's how yours popped up, and then I followed you from there because I started seeing your topics on interviewing people, and Brother Muhammad Hijab. That's where I started following you. Because I met Brother Muhammad Hijab when he came here for the debate.
So what advice would you have for other people who are from the Hindu background, but they're also having this problem with worshiping multiple gods, and they like the idea, the concept of worshiping only one God? What advice would you have for them? Where to start?
Open your heart first off. If you believe in something, ask questions where the belief came from and what's the source. If the source convinces you, then well and good. We cannot really force you to believe, or there's nobody else should be able to force you. But what you have to understand is, where did that information come from? Check your information, and then based on that, take it from there. If you have seen, if you believe in certain book, why do you believe in that book, and what evidence does it have to back up? In my case, if I were to follow the Quran and the Hadith, I see where the evidence comes from. Who was it revealed to? We know the person who was revealed to, and the interpretation from the person who was revealed to, and there's evidence to back up. There's any scripture you follow, see where the sources come from. It applies to the Bible as well. See where the evidence comes from. Do you actually have the evidence? And do you have the interpretation from the person who it was revealed to? If there's none, then check your resources, check your sources.
What were a couple of the struggles that you went through? How did you overcome them?
Struggles, we'll always go through struggles, because as Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran that He will test you when you accept Islam. And it did. My parents did give me a tough time. And you stick with what the truth is. There's no going back. If you believe something is right, you have to believe that's right. There is no compromise. And when you stick with it, it's your relation with Allah first, then it's anybody else. So stick with your Creator than anybody else.
Do you see more and more Hindus coming to Islam? Have you witnessed that?
Not much, but I have met Hindus definitely who are reverts over here, but very rare in general. I see Christians more, but Hindus very rare, because when they are brought up, they have this notion of hating Muslims or Christians that has to be worked on first. So the person has to be willing to be open for ideas or for beliefs.
All right. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us, introducing yourself and sharing your story in the condensed version. Thank you very much.